are now listening to Get Your Man's Radio. Get Your Man's. Dead ass, son, we gonna tell you what's good. Word.
I'm in this bitch, you already know what it is, motherfucker. You know, it's your boy Nick Visuals up in this motherfucker. I'm gonna get real ignorant in this motherfucker.
I'm gonna fuck so many motherfucking bitches. We up in this bitch with the 30 clip. I got my bitch with me. I'm pimping too many hoes right now. Catch me on the block, you already know. I got the product in my sock, you already know. You already know, baby. We were never done.
You heard from Nick Visuals. It's your boy C. This is Get Your Man's Radio.
Get Your Man's.
Episode 7, Season 2. And you got the, what'd you call yourself? Crizzle, Babyface.
It's your boy Babyface Young, you already know.
Alright, word. So we're gonna start off what we usually do, what we've been doing in Season 2. We start off, so we're not gonna be just a typical podcast. We're gonna give them some knowledge before we get into the ignorance. So this week we're gonna start off with Trump's report card. Let's just talk about a few things he's done and then we'll give him a grade. He hasn't had anything higher than a C so far.
But fuck you mean?
Yeah, man, he's been leaking intel to Russia. What was that about? You heard about it? Anything about it? You know anything?
I mean,
about
how could you not hear
in
about
broad
it?
day?
You know, Britain's not sharing information with him now because he's been leaking too much shit recently.
Yeah.
Especially about the Manchester terrorist attack that happened.
Yeah.
They're not fucking with him, man. They're not fucking with him.
Let's get him
Britain's
out of
not
there.
fucking with us.
Nah, I mean they're not fucking with the president. They're not to share like any like
Britain's
intelligence.
still, yeah, I mean, and that's
It's another ally crossed off.
Right. If I was them, I would do the same thing. I feel like we should get him out of there.
I mean, you just can't trust his administration. There's just too much bullshit going on.
They trying to get the impeachment going.
I hope
impeachment is a extremely long, hard, and difficult process. Like,
man,
it'd probably be like another year or two if it actually happens.
Fuck.
I don't mind that.
I mean, that's just the truth.
I don't mind that.
Especially since we have a Republican Senate and a Republican Congress.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
The reason Nixon got impeached in the first place is because they had like a Democratic Congress.
Yeah.
Some of them Republicans not fucking with him right now.
Right now, but like
some
they really sticking together, which is blowing my mind. It's like how can you back somebody up who is just so ignorant?
Man, I saw this saying, it's like fucking Republicans fall in line, Democrats fall in love. Republicans don't give a shit, man. Did you hear about the fucking dude from Montana who was fucking body slammed some journalist? He body slammed the journalist.
I seen that.
And he's like, I don't know if he's actually winning his election right now. The election's going on right now. I don't know what it's a seat or
he body slammed the journalist.
He body slammed the journalist.
She asked about the healthcare, and he just
yeah.
He was like,
he walked up, grabbed him by the neck, and just threw him on the ground. There's an audio recording of it.
Shit.
But yeah, niggas is crazy. These niggas is crazy.
Yeah.
He walk up on the bitch and just stone cold stunted the hoe.
These niggas is crazy.
So you seen the orb in the Middle East during his Middle East trip?
That Space Jam bullshit?
Oh yeah, what was that?
The Monstars.
Yeah.
What was he trying to get their powers or some shit?
All I know is that it was a $150 billion arms deal.
Fucking crazy.
So the same people that we're trying to, or at least the same people Trump's trying to keep out, we just sold $150 billion.
I mean, that's America's fucking MO.
Yeah, we sell them guns so then they can shoot back at us, and then we can go back over there and then.
Well, what we do is we create an enemy so that the American people can get behind some war scheme so that we can sell guns to the enemy so we can make more money. Mm-hmm. America's weird.
And then after that, after he was over there, he went straight over to Israel and started talking to them. I guess that was the first direct flight ever from Saudi Arabia to Israel. And
did you see
first time a president did that?
Did you see the video where fucking he was talking about, I just got back from the Middle East and Israel?
Oh yeah, buddy, he just put
his hand. He was just like, oh my god.
Did you see that? Middle East?
Bro, I forgot who it was. It was some director of something. He was the director of something. But like as soon as he said that, I just remember seeing the dude in the video. He was just like, oh my god. He tried to play it off because he knew it was on camera. He was like. He was
tired.
Yeah,
right, like he was just tired.
He was stressed. He was stressed.
But yeah, Trump tried to save face. He went up there and he started saying stuff like, "I never said Israel. I never said Israel in my."
I love how
when he leaked that intel. He said, "I never said Israel was the ones." But
I heard.
Yeah, he said Israel.
I love the way he backpedals. He backpedals so fucking terribly.
You know the funniest
It's just
thing
all
is like
hilarious.
Get your mans.
everything that he says is like shitty and bad. He's already done it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He'll talk shit. He'll talk shit about people leaking information. He talked hella shit about Clinton with her damn emails and all
Yeah,
this
those
and this and
emails.
that. But then he'll go and tell fucking the Philippines president, oh, we got subs by North Korea. Like, why are you telling this nigga this? Like, what does this have to do with anything? Why you gotta tell him
He
that?
just talks too much.
It's like
he went in on the
trying to
show.
impress everybody.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He wants to be liked.
Yeah.
He really. I think he's really deep down. He's really insecure, and that's why he's like so into winning and I'm a winner and I'm really smart. He's trying to play himself
What
up.
did he say? He was he called himself one of the smart. I can't remember some speech. He called himself one of
Yeah.
the smartest people. I forgot exactly.
He said he was one of the most hated politicians or some shit. Or
Yeah,
he
that
went through the
is
most
like-
adversity.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
I love
Abraham
that.
Lincoln. Meanwhile,
Obama.
Yeah.
exactly.
He just spent the last 8 years saying that Obama was not American.
He said something about Michelle Obama.
Being a monkey?
No, just when she didn't wear a headscarf, when she didn't
Yeah,
wear a hijab over in Saudi Arabia. He was like, that's disrespectful. We already have enough problems. Melania doesn't wear anything. She doesn't wear the headscarf or anything. She just
She don't fuck with that nigga, man.
Oh, yeah, she's slapping his
saw that video with the
hand.
hand slap? Yeah, she don't fuck with that
Yeah.
nigga.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, then I guess the last shit that he did for this week was meet with the Pope. And the Pope couldn't even
Oh yeah.
muster a smile. He just sat there.
Just kind of sat there like, damn.
I bet you all of those
Alright.
meetings were awkward as fuck.
Gotta be.
And then earlier today, was it today when he fucking pushed the prime minister of Montenegro?
He
out
pushed
the way?
him?
He pushed him out the way so he could be in front.
That's childish.
That's childish. as
That's
hell.
so childish.
That's your president.
That's who's president?
president.
That's your president.
Who's president? I don't have a president.
That's your president.
Right now, I don't have a government.
Future's my president.
Actually, my president, I believe, was in Germany earlier.
Okay.
Talking to Angela Merkel.
Ah, true.
Alright,
Word.
Right.
I feels that.
My president just on break.
What do we give Trump then for this week?
F.
An F.
I'm giving him an F.
Can I give him a triple F? F
Alright.
minus?
Alright.
Can I get a big fat fucking F?
A triple F temptation.
It's like, damn nigga, what you thinking? Like, fuck.
Just pretty much, yo, Trump, you're doing a terrible job.
Alright, well,
Keep
shit.
it up.
Once again, F for fuck Trump. So yeah, let's move on into this
Get
music
your
talk,
mans.
something we all know about. I don't know if anyone listens to Logic. I don't. But he kind of surprised everybody with the first week sales, 250,000.
Yeah, he went crazy.
He was
first
out here
week.
I heard
growing
about
up
that,
as a
yeah.
star. But his second week, dropped off major. He only sold 50.
I mean, he's still getting
50K
his
or
money.
50?
50,000,
Still getting his money.
Yeah, he's
You know,
still
good
getting
for
money
him and his
regardless.
fans. I'm happy he has like such a loyal fan base. I don't listen to
Yeah.
his
I
music,
personally feel like that's
I'm gonna eat
just
your
like,
shit over here real quick. Hold on. I'm sorry.
why would you take a blue one?
I got a blue one. That's a blue one.
Oh,
Sour
that's
candies is hot commodities in the studio.
my
right now.
man's is gonna reach across the table and take my blue sour passion
Over your horchata.
over my horchata. Man, it's like fight me
can
then, G. Fight me. Nah, fight me over
get
it.
it.
Nah,
I'm
I'm
ready.
gonna need the bare knuckle ball about this.
I'm ready.
You disrespected the horchata worse than Bieber disrespected
It
Spanish.
is what it is, man. I need my candy, man.
First of all,
Fuck you mean?
we talked about that earlier.
You needed my candy.
No, I'm talking about.
What did you think about Bieber fucking up the words?
man.
Despacito, rhyming it with burrito and
I think that's
burrito.
hilarious.
Wait, what?
That is so American.
What happened?
You want to explain? You could be over.
You know,
he put the song out or whatever, and then the other night he was performing at One Oak, and he was like, ba 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 burrito.
I forgot the words. Burrito.
Like,
That's what's up. Yeah.
Poquito.
That's what's up.
Your boy Justin.
Dude.
Nah, that wouldn't bother me. I think that was hilarious.
He's going back.
Exactly. I think that's fucking hilarious. That's
Does it
American.
offend
That would be
our
that shit
brown
too.
brothers and sisters though?
Oh yeah, of course.
but that would have to mean that he memorized the lyrics phonetically and not like he was supposed to.
Well, I mean,
That's what
it's easier to remember like the melody of the song.
I had to learn "Livin' La Vida Loca" in Spanish for Latin Club in 8th grade, and I still remember that shit.
You're an anomaly.
Right.
Nah,
Wesley.
I don't know too much about Spanish though.
That was the cat.
But yeah, all right. So Travis dropped a few new tracks. Y'all
I fucked
listen?
with a man.
Hey man, yeah, that was dope.
I actually haven't
man.
heard them on any of them.
I didn't like the other two, but
You living out here?
I haven't heard any of them, bro.
you didn't even know you dropped them, did you?
I didn't.
Wow.
Did you know that he broke the Kanye and Jay-Z record for performing a song in a row?
I think that's just a fucking reach for attention.
No,
he recorded it and everything. Like he recorded it and put it up as Travis got the record.
I think it's I don't know. I don't think it's really that big of an accomplishment for him to really.
Exactly.
Would you feel slighted if you went to his show and he just performed one song straight through?
Absolutely.
Because I mean, 15 times. What is it? 14 or 15 times?
He did it 15. Yeah.
After that second time, it's like damn.
When I guess he just did the hook. Third time I heard it, I'd have been like, come on. And then the fourth time, I'd be like,
alright, bro.
I'm about ready to leave, y'all.
Yeah, we gotta go now.
He gonna do this all night?
Wrap that shit up, B.
Straight up.
Put that shit in. Hit the get your man's button a couple times.
Wrap that shit up. Yo, wrap it up.
I think somebody else who needs to wrap it up.
Let me get that last one.
Boy. He gonna get the last one.
Yeah, word. Thank you, fam. The word, break it in half.
Oh man,
my dude, you know what I'm saying? Black unity.
You know what I mean? Exactly.
You're so kind.
What's this?
But
is there more candy?
You're not gonna give him a whole pack.
Like a gun. We got guns in the studio. Nah.
You already know, man.
But speaking of guns, Black Youngster. Apparently, he turned himself in for shooting at Dolph's.
He turned himself in?
Yeah, armored vehicle, like 100 times. But obviously, it looked fishy because you don't just turn yourself in knowing that you did that. He had to have turned himself in knowing that I didn't shoot him. So obviously.
Oh yeah. You remember you talking about when they said he had rented the van, right?
Yeah. Well, Young Dolph has a car that he paid like $300,000 to get like super bulletproof and everything. Right. Was going to some shit called CIAA weekend, and
I know about the CIAA.
The shit got shot up. His whole shit got shot up 100 times. Now it's a dispute if he was actually in the vehicle or if he wasn't, but it still got shot up 100 times. And everyone thinks it's to do with him and Yo Gotti's beef. Black Youngsters with Yo Gotti.
Oh, I see. Well,
cops started reaching out. He turned himself in. Everyone was like, "Oh shit, did he do it?" But if you turn yourself in voluntarily, you probably didn't do it.
Yeah.
So he got bailed out and he immediately dropped a diss track and was like, "Bro, you shot at yourself. I didn't shoot you. Stop. Stop doing really bullshit out here."
It's like
you shoot at your own car for some clout.
Yeah, like come on now.
You know that sounds like some Malibu's Most Wanted shit.
Yeah. I love fucking Malibu.
Maybe he didn't necessarily do it, but I can't actually see Dolph doing some shit like that.
But I guess it's a diss track, so you don't have to take it serious. But I don't see. I don't think Black Youngster did it, but I definitely don't think Young Dolph.
That's a possibility.
An affiliate.
But what the cops were saying was the van that was connected to the shooting
was licensed to Black Youngster.
Yeah, and then Black Youngster was saying that it had been stolen.
That nigga dumb as hell.
That's
dumb as hell.
That's super dumb. That's
why it's wild. It's
but he was saying it had
diss track right after you get bailed out. Like you're still in investigation, so I don't know what's going on with him.
I heard that nigga gave him Aston Martin fucking a rental to some rapper.
A rental?
He gave him an actual rental when he signed the deal.
Wow.
He gave his ass a rental.
Black Youngster?
Yeah.
Who's signing to Black Youngster?
I don't know the nigga name.
Black Youngster still needs to get on.
I mean, but Black Youngster has he's at least Twitter famous. I mean, he's probably not the most famous rapper, but he's at least Twitter famous, and that's enough for people to to be sold the dream.
Trying to do that now. Retweet my shit.
Retweet.
Up. So diss tracks. This not so much of a diss track, but your boy Offset sent out some shots towards Uzi, because I guess Uzi was rocking the upside down cross. So he was like, "Yo, I don't fuck with that shit. You my homie, but get off that shit, bro. Get with God."
Did you see the Katy Perry Migos performance?
Oh yeah, let's step back.
I think at the end of that, at the end of Offset's verse, he said he was yelling Uzi, Lil Uzi. I didn't know why, but because I don't know that verse very well, but I guess that sheds light on that for me.
Yeah. They went through some shit with the Katy Perry shit too, though.
Yeah.
As far as
Well, first of all, the embarrassment,
like that?
the embarrassment from just being there in general.
Yeah, the awkwardness of that whole
awkwardness.
performance thanks to Katy.
Like Katie's the real one catching heat shots here and there.
I mean, that's not bad for Migos though, because now they have fucking a pop star's
Get
fan
your
base
mans.
saying their name.
But people were going in on, I guess, Migos because it was a rumor. Obviously, they've spoken out about it. Their label's spoken out about it. Katie's spoken out about it. Said that it wasn't true. But the whole rumor took place saying how the drag queens that came out during Katie's second performance, she wanted them on stage with the Migos.
Oh
The
yeah,
Migos
I
was
did
like,
see that.
Nah,
Yeah,
we don't play that
I
shit.
saw that this morning, and they were like all talking about how fucking the Migos revamped their homophobia. I mean,
I don't know if it's necessarily true. I feel like,
Get your mans.
why you worried about it?
I feel like they have the right to.
Well, I agree with that. They can do that, but why you worried about it? Just
Yeah.
get your money. Do your
Yeah.
performance, get your money, leave. It's not like you fucking them niggas.
Yeah.
I don't think they.
And you don't. It's not like you have to dance with them or
Yeah. You know what I mean?
interact with them. They're just gonna be like more than likely background.
I don't know. I just feel like they worrying about the wrong shit.
I think it's a non-story.
Yeah.
Because they already went through all this shit with McConan, so they already said like,
Yeah.
yo, we didn't mean it like that, this and that. So for them to have a kind of a preference, like, look, maybe I don't want to stand on stage with dude, regardless if they said it or not, I don't see that as the worst thing.
Yeah,
You know?
I think everybody's like super sensitive and like especially
Professional victims,
in
my
2017. Like it's every time I get on Twitter, it's a whole new
Somebody
outbreak.
mad about some shit, man.
Yeah, and it's a group. It's like I get on Twitter and it's like everybody's mad about one thing. Everybody chooses every day.
One
Somebody
thing,
they
one
choose
day, yeah.
one thing to be pissed off about, and most of the time it's just like not. It's just not that important.
But you gotta stay woke though.
Oh yeah, you
What's
gotta
that?
stay woke. Stay woke News Network.
Oh, they had the backpack kid.
Get your mans.
Don't act weird around me. Yeah.
What was that? What was the video?
Another Katy Perry meme.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
Katy.
my black friends are coming over. Don't act told me.
Another thing, apparently
That's hilarious.
she didn't know that he yelled offset. She thought it was oh shit.
Oh,
She was
Wait,
yelling,
what? Are you
"Oh,
serious?"
shit." Yeah, so she's digging herself a deeper hole. But I guess she's trying to get out of it because she unfollowed them on Instagram.
Yeah, I heard about
yeah, I
that.
saw
It's
that.
just wipe her hands clean.
She'll be good.
The rapper shtick didn't work this time around. Throw some hot rappers on your single.
She
and
should have
get down
never.
with the black
She should have
community.
never put them on her single.
Exactly. It was an awkward
you heard-
song.
Or
anyway.
she could have put them on her single, but I don't think they. Well, I don't think she should have put them on the single because
Have you heard the song?
they're just gonna perform. No, I haven't heard the song.
It's just
No, I mean I heard it.
a
I heard
little
it that
bit.
one
It's
time.
awkward.
in
It
the
sounds
performance.
awkward just audio wise. You know what I'm saying? It's like she has her pop song and then the Migos. It just sounds like they took a Migos song and then a pop song and
I wonder how much
Yeah,
she's paying
connected
for that
Glued
shit.
them together.
yeah.
No, she's not. I refuse to believe that.
I want to know how much she paid for.
Quavo would never date Katy Perry.
Quavo's
Offset
with
would
Karrueche.
never date Katy Perry.
Offset is with Cardi B.
And Takeoff is too fucking cold. Like, come on now.
Also, wait till
Also,
you convert that shit.
I think Takeoff be too high to really focus on much.
Yeah.
So like, I don't think he's really dating right now.
Take off chilling.
I mean, have you ever seen pictures of like when the Migos and then Takeoff?
I read that like Takeoff is just super introverted. He don't really like be in the spotlight like that.
Yeah, that and I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. That comes off because he just be looking so.
There.
Yeah,
That nigga
he
be
just.
there.
Yeah. He
I'm just
existed.
here. I'm just here because I'm in the
He
Migos.
existed. But nah, I guess the whole thing with that, yeah, so before we move into Takeoff and whatnot, Offset just went in on Uzi for wearing the upside down crosses, say get with God. When he yelled at him for doing that shit, Saw Baby, Chicago native, now in Atlanta with the Pull Up With The Stick song, he jumped back at him and said, fuck that, we're young, we're getting money, bro, you're like 35, even though it's like,
That's not true.
He's 25. He's not even that much older than him. But he was like, bro, you don't know what we're doing. And I guess Saw Baby, his whole thing is 666. Where he says it's not devil shit. It's like 6 carbons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons. It's melanin. So that's some fake deep shit. But
Stay woke.
That medical, physical, you know what I'm saying? I'm on a whole next
Yeah.
level,
Oh, yeah.
6th dimension Nash, you know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
man.
and
Yeah,
then your boy Extentation jumped in and said,
Oh,
yeah, fuck
God.
that. He with the upside down cross shit. Buddy doesn't release music as much as he jumps in other people's beefs. So
I cannot.
I think everybody just needs to mind their fucking business.
true.
Yeah.
True.
It's like,
But
why
are you down with the devil
shit?
shit? Are you down with that?
I mean, everybody got their own thing.
I mean, personally, no, I'm not
Get
down
your
with it.
mans.
But you know what I'm saying? I cannot.
Do you
knock
think it's
somebody
devil
else.
shit, or do you think they're trying to do like a whole N-word thing where they just reclaim a verbiage thing and say, you know what?
I'm sure.
This doesn't mean devil shit anymore because we said it doesn't.
I'm sure that's what they're trying to do.
Okay.
I guess. I mean,
But
personally, I don't give a shit.
At some point, you're doing the most just to be.
Yeah, just to be. I think a lot of it has to do with just like they knew people would talk about it.
Yeah.
True.
They know this.
And it's funny 'cause, you know,
it's gonna be controversial.
Uzi on his Instagram puts up like a cartoon with like a
Yeah, I saw.
downward cross, and then
Yeah.
Offset says, "I'll pray for you, brother." But then again, it's funny. Like,
I said from Georgia though.
look,
That's like
I go to church and all that, Catholic. Yeah, so it's just funny though, because even when he said like, "Yo, be down with God, man," it's like that is the right thing to say, but it kind of sounds funny coming out of Offset
be down
because
with
it's
God.
like, bro, you don't do any of that shit. So, like,
Jesus Christ is my nigga.
yeah, that's what it sounds like. But yeah,
Nigga
Offset,
gonna release a Christian rap album, someone just watch out.
him and Chance.
Oh, the choirs, yes, let's get it.
Holy shit.
I listen to shit out of that. Fuck
Offset
me.
and Chance mixtape.
Hell yeah.
You heard it here first.
28,
Get your man.
early
If you're listening, get
2018,
that
late
shit done.
2017.
We need a Chance and Offset
Offset channel.
tape. Now, we've already heard an Offset solo track. We've heard many Quavo features and solo tracks. Your boy Takeoff released his first
Finally,
solo
Takeoff.
track. Did anyone listen?
I listened to it. I didn't make
It was
it all the way
hard.
through.
It was dope.
I've been fucking with Takeoff.
Who is your favorite Migo?
Takeoff was my first Migo.
Takeoff?
For sure.
From Young Rich Nigga, from that first tape with fucking
Okay.
Hannah Montana and Bando
Yeah.
and all of. Takeoff was the best one.
Takeoff's the best Migo to yo.
Offset, I'm not right now. I wouldn't say Offset. Offset's really good now.
Yeah.
Offset's
Offset's dropping verses. He got
he's
killer
got
verses.
very good.
Mm-hmm.
Quavo's the superstar.
He got the melodies.
Yeah.
That's why he's a superstar.
Quavo.
He got the melodies.
He got
Quavo has
the
the melody.
Everybody likes the real melodic type shit now.
And he's got the type of personality. A camera comes around, he hops in front of the camera
Yeah.
and talks. He's got a
He's a
personality.
superstar, like you
behind
said,
it.
yeah.
He's got that natural personality. I mean, that natural superstar quality. But as far as the
raps?
the best raps is
Offset.
between Offset and Takeoff.
I say Takeoff.
Takeoff got the flow.
He got the best flow. That's why I say
Takeoff people. Takeoff.
Get your mans.
Crazy with the flows. I just can't choose. I would
Fucking
say
Slippery. Oh,
Takeoff.
I love his verse on Slippery. I love his verse on Slippery.
I would say Takeoff.
Alright.
I say Offset is a close second though. He's coming.
It's
he's
wild
coming
though
up behind.
because ask this question a year ago and it's gonna be Quavo unanimous.
Quavo.
Now
Not from me.
everybody's got their own Migo now.
Not from
Wow.
me. Ask me last year.
he
People,
said, I always
motherfuckers is
been
really
about it.
waking up on Takeoff.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers have been really talking about Takeoff a lot lately.
I'm telling you, when I used to ride around with fucking my homeboys, listening to the Migos when that YRN dropped, and I was just like, this dude Takeoff is the best rapper out of him. He has the best verses on every song, at least on that tape.
Now we're all in that mid-20 range, young 20s. In Chicago, I guess we'd all call ourselves creatives. I'm on the rapping side, y'all on the video side.
Oh boy.
Have y'all seen the meme?
Yes, I see.
Yeah, I saw the meme.
I saw the goddamn
The
meme.
26-year-old Chicago
Yeah.
dude
Oh,
in his
yeah.
last
Oh,
year,
yeah.
and I swear
he gets
before
a
that
good
shit
job.
dropped, I told y'all I was 26 and I'm trying to blow right now.
Yeah.
But then again, and we went to East Room.
Yeah,
we
I
went
can't-
to East Room.
I
We went to
went
East Room that night.
East Room that night.
But look, I don't wear the Henny hats. I've never been to Notre. I like Finito, but I've never even been to an FSD show, so I can't.
Yeah, like
Me and Chance, we don't go back, but he's been at my house parties back in the day, so
we go back.
45%
My
of
cousin.
that 45% of that shit.
I was saying
kinda
that 45, yeah.
Yeah,
It hit me.
The East Room thing. I'm like, ooh, ah.
Yeah. It's going out shit.
And then they had like another. They had
I mean,
another-
overall, I was like, nah, that's not really me, but like,
It was.
it was me.
It was all of us. Nah, but they had another Chicago meme when it was I'm about to get on type shit with with the what was it? Paris Club, Save Money, Percocet, Malort, Fidget Spinner, Chance Hat and shit.
Which I don't do any of that shit.
Yeah.
But do you know anybody who can fit that mold specifically? Like that's a dead on.
I don't know. I don't really be hanging out with folks like that.
Right.
You know, I don't really be around like. I haven't really been in the Chicago scene like that.
My whole thing is
Yeah.
I don't need anyone to validate me as a creative. I just create shit.
Yeah,
I don't be hanging out.
I create because that's what I like to do.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Sure.
even like he said, I haven't been in me and him, we haven't been in the Chicago scene.
Yeah, I don't need to show up to East Room to be like,
a
hey,
year
I'm
and a
singing,
half.
you know what I mean?
Like we just when we went to the East Room, it was just like, yo, we trying to turn up tonight.
Exactly.
Because
Now
we hadn't gone out in what, 2 months.
And that shit was
At
not
least.
turned at all. By the way, that shit was not turned
Get
at
your
all.
man.
Well, they kicked us out of East. I mean, they wouldn't let us in East Room. They had a ticketed event. It was once that event was
At
over,
2
it was
a.m.
whack. We went over to
I'm pretty sure the
Emporium.
event was probably whack too. I wouldn't be surprised.
They
It was
had,
a
I think
house
it was,
music event.
Yeah, it was a house, and that's just not what I'm. You know, hey, house music did their thing, but that's just not my thing.
Not right
I
now.
went to go turn the fuck up. That shit was lame.
Then we went to Emporium, and they were playing all the wrong songs. I don't know what they were playing in Emporium. I love Emporium, but that night they were playing all the wrong songs.
Yeah, salute to whoever made the meme. They hit a lot of people personally.
Yeah.
Right in the heart.
Cut real deep, motherfucker.
Man,
They stabbed you and twisted the knife
Hell
for that.
yeah.
Shit.
I wonder how Vic Spencer felt when he saw that.
Ooh,
I
naming
shouldn't-
names,
I
huh?
shouldn't have said his name, but
Naming names, huh?
he asked me about. He doesn't fit that meme perfectly, but he's just the
He
oldest
talked to
dude
you?
in the scene. No, I saw him on Twitter talking like he commented on it or something like that, and then he got into it with a couple of people on my phone.
Well,
Why would you even bother? Like,
you know
don't
why
even,
he
like, partake in
commented on
that.
it? Because he was the first one to speak out against East Room when East Room really was like everyone's favorite bar in the world. He was like, East Room is for dusty niggas who stand around sweating looking at other people's shoes. Other niggas' shoes. Not just people. Other
That's
niggas'
actually true.
shoes.
That's, yeah. No, he's not lying.
And then he got dissed by
There's a lot of truth in that.
Mick Jenkins because, you know, Mick and the East Room crew is all
Oh
cliques and
yeah,
cahoots, so that's how that beef started.
that's it, man.
But yeah, it hurts people to see the truth
That
about
hurts
them
my
online.
feelings. It
So, yeah,
makes me
man.
sad when you say things like that.
Shout out to the Chicago creatives, man. We gonna get on one day.
I love y'all,
If
man.
it's 26 or 36.
I definitely still love all the Chicago creators. It's fucking hella real talent in Chicago.
Yeah, regardless
It's
if you
been
show
that
up
way
to the
since
scene or
fucking 2011. So
Shout out to this subculture that only we know about.
yeah,
Right.
right.
Get on next year. Y'all better get y'all working.
This is
with
my
me
last
now,
year being
'cause
broke.
Otherwise, 10 grand videos,
New year,
$20,000 for
new me.
artwork.
Hit him with the 30. Alright now. A little gentler topic. SZA finally got a release date.
Love it.
Baby,
I know
Love
y'all.
it. Man, hey, chill.
my baby.
Chill with all that.
We gotta fight to the
Yeah,
death.
we
gotta
do.
fight to the
Yeah, he
death.
said it was his baby.
Yeah, I was just
boy.
looking at pictures and everything. You already know.
But you
them
went with her the other
legs.
night though, like I was.
Man,
was
bro, the
born
other
there
night-
now, bro.
She was upset for a while. She almost left TDE because she couldn't get.
She couldn't get a release date. I mean, that's part of being at TDE though. They're like real
Music business.
They're
so.
yeah, they're. I think they're the most music business of all the like independent.
And you know the
things.
reason I ask is because y'all obviously worked with Kembe. Y'all was close to Kembe, and Kembe, even though he's not signed, he's heavily affiliated, and he's been close around those dudes.
Yeah, for the last few years. SZA's one of his good friends.
So y'all
if I'm not
halfway
mistaken.
TDE fam.
maybe like 5%.
TDE.
What is it?
fringe.
What they call that? 6 degrees of separation.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Y'all probably 4 degrees right now.
You already know, man. We
Maybe
get
3.
we getting close.
Yeah, y'all chopped it down. Y'all 3
Maybe
degrees.
3.
Maybe 3. I like 3 better.
Because that was about 3 years ago. So
Shout
I'm
out-
gonna go 3 degrees.
Shout out to my boy Carter. I know he produced on that SZA. SZA, he produced I think Drew Barrymore.
Carter.
And, Carter plays bass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude's cold.
Yeah, man.
Dude is cold.
That's the homie right there.
Dude is tight.
Shouts to SZA.
Shouts to SZA, my baby girl. Hey, if you're listening, SZA, holla at your boy, Babyface Young. You know I'm gonna do you right.
Don't listen to this nigga. He broke and got a small dick.
That's not true.
Look, he said quick. He did.
Come to the real nigga, SZA. I'm here for you.
I am broke, but the other part's not true, and I can prove it.
But
Just fucking.
all right. So serious topic. You mentioned earlier Manchester bombing at Ariana Grande.
Oh, yeah.
That shit's
I got
sad.
a couple homies in the Dreamers who live in Manchester, so I obviously got to talk about it.
That's
Everybody
so
in
sad.
the UK, stay safe. What's the thoughts?
But it's just like,
You know, ISIS already jumped up and they claimed it, but they're kind of, to me,
They'll claim anything.
Yeah.
they're the laziest people.
Get your
Oh shit,
mans.
we really not doing anything. We don't know what to do. Oh shit, someone else did something. That's us. That's us. That's us.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, this is a kid who grew up in Manchester, so who knows if he had any affiliation or if he's just looking at.
I don't
TV
know,
and he
like, one
wants-
thing
Yeah,
is,
getting
like,
ideas.
what is, like, how did they get to this point? Like, why,
like,
what are the people around them? Like, why aren't they talking to people? Like, what's going on?
Exactly.
Is it a mental health
You gotta
thing?
talk.
Or,
I
like,
talk to people.
like,
Exactly.
they need some hobbies or something.
That's
It's like,
what
what
you
turns
do.
them to the point where they have to radicalize
Get
and,
your
like, have to
mans.
hurt other people?
I just,
Like, fucking
it's
children.
sad. It's like,
Get into government or something.
like how does it come to the point where little kids can't go to go enjoy a concert
Right.
because there's a chance that it might get bombed, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. The craziest thing was I was walking through Wrigley the other day, and it was during a game at night. A motherfucker cop had a AK chilling like this.
Oh man,
I'm like, that's the
don't
biggest
even
gun
get
I've seen.
don't
like,
even get me started
in
on the
real life.
militarization of the police.
Did you want to say something, Lori? You were
A
pretty-
lot. No, don't go too crazy.
Yeah, don't go too in depth. But like,
say half
You
of what
did
you
say
did.
some things
Say half of
earlier
what
that
you
I
did.
was fucking with.
It was amazing. Just say half.
You were giving some perspective.
Okay, so first of all,
Hold on. Let's get a moment
Well,
of
I
silence
guess-
going. Moment of silence. All right, go ahead.
First of all, that was totally an attack on girls and women. Because of all the people to choose, they chose Ariana Grande, a woman who has been under fire for the last, about 2 years and a
Get
half,
your
2 years, for being sexual, expressing her sexuality. People have been saying a lot of shit, and she was an easy target. Her fans were easy target because these are women and girls who wanted to come somewhere and just be free and be, you know, who they are. And that was as far as choosing the target, who showed a target, I think that was an attack on girls and women. But as far as like dude or whatever, that whole shit, you know, one, we have to acknowledge that his parents warned the police about him. You know, a lot of people say, why aren't Muslims doing enough to stop this and everything?
There are warning signs. A lot of these people who carry out these attacks, if you look back in their history, a lot of times it's something like that. A parent reaching out, somebody saying like, oh, they were really radicalized, this and that. And yeah, why don't the police take it seriously the first time?
The thing is, like, you're just cherry picking there. Like, there are like examples of the police, of the FBI even here doing exactly that. They'll
Yeah.
get the person, put
Yeah.
their ass in jail. But you can't just always go around and just like, all right, if they didn't do anything, you can't just go around like, all right,
Take
we're gonna arrest
everybody
your ass
down.
now.
Yeah.
And
Like-
the thing is, he became radicalized because the climate right now. So basically, the Prime Minister of England right now is pretty much like the British equivalent of Donald Trump. Like
True.
they're kind of working with the same thing. The party is called the Tories, I think.
Okay.
And they are, you know, pretty much like these right wingers over here. And so there's been a lot of Islamophobia. A lot of people have been targeting Muslims over there. So it's easy to grow up in a place and feel totally English or whatever, and then now all of a sudden this shit is happening because it's an election and everything, and then they're talking about you this, you that, you the other shit, and then you hear somebody telling you that, you know, and then you see your homeland being bombed to the ground and completely leveled, and then there's people on Twitter hitting you up like, why don't you do this, and you're gonna be a hero, and, you know, holy war and all this shit. It sounds good. And, you know, Theresa May, the English Prime Minister, she was just in Saudi Arabia like a couple months ago, I think maybe 2 months ago. She just gave them money for weapons and shit. Saudi Arabia has directly funded ISIS. But then she goes and does shit like that, but then she comes to her country and denounces Muslims, and then, you know, she wants terror attacks. She wants that.
Because that's what gets people, just like George W. Bush, everybody rallied around him
Exactly.
and
That'll
that's
get
what
people-
Donald Trump wants
That'll
to do.
get people to let's submit to the agenda.
The only way that people come together, it seems like
conspiracy.
The only way when people come together, it seems like is when they have a common enemy.
And it's funny now, the elections in like a couple days over there. This happens at the perfect time. I'm not trying to like discount the lives that were lost.
No, it happens even in America.
With like a conspiracy theory or anything.
I don't think it.
That loss of life was great, and those were children that died. But political fuck shit is political fuck shit, and sometimes it causes.
No, of course. Think about all the attacks that have ever happened in America. Like somebody, I know it's some Twitter logic, some Twitter woke shit, but like we haven't heard from that dude. The black dude who apparently was going on a spree killing people. What happened to him? You know what I mean? It was just over. There's a lot of things that happen in America that all of a sudden, that's what they say, but you don't hear anything else, nothing else. He just killed himself and was done. That's the story. We're not going to talk about anything, the motives, what happened.
Oh yeah, there was no
anything.
There's no follow-up.
But that's the type of things that do happen in America that all of a sudden it's like, okay, this happens in America, and then like a week later, let's politicize it. Let's get a rally and keep going. So I can see
they're
that.
trying to say over here is like that shit's gonna happen here. Blah blah blah. That shit. That's highly unlikely. The reason why there's so many, because that's what Donald Trump said. He said we don't want us to turn into another England. The reason why so many terror attacks happen so often over there is because they're one in close proximity to where the terror is going on, and two, the EU has all the factions of the EU haven't been able to get on the same page, which creates giant holes in security. And I'm not a political science major, so I can't like explain further. That's just my basic knowledge of it. But it's just not gonna happen here. It's just not gonna happen here. And he's using these children's death and, you know, this really intense situation that is going to, in my opinion, in the fucking world, eventually within the next 20, 30 years or something like that.
Hopefully not.
But he's trying to say it's happening here, and he's just trying to like add fuel to the fire, you know?
But yeah, so I guess final words. Rest in peace to the children who've lost their lives. Pray for their families. Pray for the UK. Pray for Ariana.
Pray for the world, man.
Pray for the world.
We are a sick species.
And Allahu Akbar. For real.
Alright. Yep.
What does
But
that mean?
Come on, my God.
Allahu Akbar, throwing some hot cars.
Yeah, that's all I heard.
Big to a lot.
Oh, yes, he will. I'm close enough.
So.
Close enough. I'm not the.
Get your mans.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Let's get
man.
woke.
Oh man.
Stay woke.
Fuck 12, that's all I'm gonna say about it. You already know.
Alright, what's going on with that? Before we move on, what's going on with all the Redbone memes that keep coming up? Like, this is how Redbone sounds if it's in the back of a trunk.
Who started that shit? Like,
this is how this sounds.
I think because at first there was a bunch of like, this is how Redbone sounds if you slow it down to its actual speed or to its actual pitch, and then there was some other ones where it was like, this is what it sounds like it's fast, and I think people just, it's fun. It was funny at first. I think once
niggas started trying to Rick roll people.
Yeah, I think
it wasn't that funny.
I think the
we off the
memes are really cool, really fucking funny the first day and a half, and then they're just fucking annoying most times. It's like I need a new meme. I get bored.
The SpongeBob meme, that one's still funny. A little bit. It's on its last leg. But yeah, speaking of last legs and all that, the playoffs. Y'all paying attention?
Not at all.
I'm just saying, every year it's gonna be LeBron either versus the Spurs or the Dubs or someone else.
That's one
problem. I don't know if I'm not gonna preface this. I do not want to preface this saying the playoffs are on their last leg, because it's still entertaining. We still watch it.
Yeah, we still watch it.
What's your thoughts on the playoffs? Not on it as if it's, you know, popular or not, but the actual game and whatnot. Who do you think is gonna go? Who do you think is gonna win all that?
Cavs. I think as far as the series that I think the finals gonna be the same as last year. Golden State versus the Cavs.
And is Golden State winning this year?
I'm gonna go
no.
Way out of here, you know what I'm saying? Way out in left field. I'm gonna go ahead and say the Sacramento Kings is gonna come through.
Yo, the Sacramento Kings.
They gonna come through.
I forgot all
and win it
about
all
them.
and shit on all these niggas. The weed man here, y'all. Hold on, y'all. The weed man here.
Yeah, we're gonna take a slight recess for the weed man.
2,000 years later.
Back at it. We copped the weed. We rolled the woods. We about to spark up. Here's the lighter. But
Yeah.
we touched on the finals a little bit before the smoke break, or before we picked up. Were there any final words? Obviously, you think the Kings are gonna
Sacramento
win.
Kings, you know, baby, they coming through. You already know what it is.
You think LeBron's gonna win.
Yeah,
Again.
I think LeBron has finally tapped into his Super Saiyan ability.
And regardless if he wins or not, let me just preface: he'll never be Jordan.
He'll
I
never
don't
be
care.
Jordan.
I don't care.
He's a great
He
basketball
can win
player.
8 rings, 9 rings. He's still not going to be better than Jordan. Bill Russell has 11, but no one says Bill Russell. Bill Russell. Nah, bro. It's not even about the rings at the end of the day. So let's stop using that ring comparison and ring argument. It's just about the better player overall.
I love how
Jordan's got the
as soon
instinct
as-
and LeBron doesn't.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Jordan has the Jordan, but I mean, Jordan
LeBron
has
just
that
has a
killer
sheer
instinct.
size, yeah.
I just
LeBron
love-
just got sheer size, so of course
I just
by
love
default.
how like as soon as LeBron starts getting rings, it's like, look, it's not about the ring talk. Let's stop talking about the rings. And I'm not even a LeBron fan. Like I can't deny that he's a great player, but like
But that's not even my argument. I'm just saying
That was
there's
all
other
LeBron.
shit. There's other shit that
But there-
people
yeah.
can say. There's people who have more rings than Jordan, but no one brings them up. And there's a reason for that. It's because Jordan was just an overall better player.
All I gotta say is that
Wait.
nigga ain't no Brian Scalabrine though.
true,
White Mamba in this
true,
bitch.
true.
Fuck you mean?
White Mamba.
Fuck you mean?
That nigga cold.
Nigga cold.
WM.
You already know. You already know.
All right, but talk about another big baller.
Big baller brand.
My boy LeVar
Yo, I support.
walking through.
I support my mans. I support my mans.
You ain't buying his shoes though.
Oh,
He gonna fuck his son up, boy. He gonna
No,
his
he's
son gonna get drafted by the Kings. Watch out.
He's not.
Lakers ain't gonna.
He's
Lakers
not gonna
ain't
fuck
get
his
him.
son up. Him
Only
and his
reason
son are
I-
two completely different entities.
Only reason I bring up LeVar is just because, you know, Ice Cube with his whole Big 3 league where he's taking all the retired players and putting them on 3-on-3. He's got something.
Oh shit! I haven't heard about this.
Yeah,
that's it.
that's actually sponsored by like Verizon and T-Mobile and some other shit.
When's this supposed to happen?
Shit, I guess it starts next year, but it's an actual league.
It's like
it's an actual
but
league.
it pretty much got the green light. It's
Yeah.
like it's going to be a
Damn, I have to watch this.
It's gonna be real.
It's gonna be raw. So with his
I hope
league,
Allen Iverson's on that.
Oh my god, please.
they got a 4-point. They got a 4-point shot.
Yeah.
So in an Instagram video, Ice Cube made a 4-point shot and he turned to the camera and he goes like, "Yo, LeVar, I'll buy 10 pairs of your shoes if you can make this shot."
Oh snap! Gee, if I was LeVar, I'd be in the gym right
Hell
now.
yeah.
Why not?
Making that motherfucking
This
shot.
only benefits LeVar. First of all, it's the brother who's talking to him now who understands because LeVar's been out there combating white folks all day.
Yeah, he's
You know, Kristen
he's very
Lee.
black.
Did you
Like,
hear about
know what I
Kristen?
mean? He's
Anybody
very
on
yeah.
Fox
Oh yeah,
Sports?
yeah. Where she tried
On Colin Coward's show, she jumped in and
yeah.
she was the one. The show prior to that, she was like,
Going talking hella
she
shit.
was going in talking
Going in
about,
on him,
oh,
yeah.
you don't.
And he
you
was
know.
just not paying attention to that shit at
Yeah,
all.
she was-
He wasn't even looking at her.
He wouldn't look at
He
it.
wouldn't even look
But
at
she
her.
basically called
I
out
feel
his
for that.
father, his parenting skills was like, you're bad for your kid, this, and that. She basically called out Lonzo. She was like, he never talks. How is he going to get girls? She said, does he even want
Whoa.
girls? So she low-key
These are
was
some-
trying to call
some
him.
reaches. Some
Yeah,
reaches.
Yeah.
But it's like
So
at that point, she's not even. She's just insulting.
exactly. So that's why I don't think people understood why he was treating her like that. Like, stay in your lane.
Yeah.
When she just
Motherfuckers
put out
was
the
calling him
t-shirt.
sexist and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like,
he's
what did she
misgendering,
say?
like-
She are you threatening me?
Yeah, like what did that come from?
Yeah.
she was, like Charlamagne said, she was weaponizing her whiteness.
Yep.
And then everyone thought it was crazy to kind of compare that to
Yeah.
Emmett Till. But that
That's
should happen.
exactly what happened.
And the crazy thing is, you know,
The lady who
the
made that
Emmett Till
confession,
shit, the white lady in that shit said that he never even whistled at her.
Yeah.
She just made that
like
shit up.
last year, she fucking she waited as long as.
And shout out to the African American Museum in DC. I went and checked that shit out. Everyone needs to do that. First floor starts at, you know, slavery, and then the last floor is like hip hop and rap and what we're doing. So you go through
Oh, that's dope. I like that. I like that setup.
4 floors. It's huge as hell. learned about Emmett, obviously learned about everything. Not that I didn't know.
They have like
saying,
a Black Wall Street.
Yep,
spot
they showed why.
Get your mans.
Not even why, but just they bombed us, bro. Like,
Well,
could you imagine? Could you imagine if we had never got bombed in the whole Black Wall Street and people were able to retain that wealth and then kind of like pass it out,
Pass it on, like
and
okay.
then people would have had like kind of a little bit more economic stance just from that neighborhood alone. We would have had a little bit more economic stance and power in this nation.
And
But wipe that shit out and make people start over.
They wiped it out because they knew
What was
they could
going
see
on.
how good we were doing, and they know. I think they were afraid, like if they're doing this
Get your
well,
mans.
they're going to surpass us.
And this is my very, 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 very perfect transition. The new Black Wall Street. The pinnacle of black affluence in Chicago. Home with Flossmore.
Home with Flossmore. Shout out Home with Flossmore.
You already know.
Grew up in the whole flow.
Let's start this motherfucking interview off. Home with Flossmore. What's good?
I love Home with Flossmore.
Speak about that.
I think that was I think there's a lot of
So that's where y'all
people.
both came up.
Yeah. We both came up in Whole Flow.
That's all
Home
we
with
met.
Flossmore.
Shouts
We
to
went-
Jordan King, shouts
we
to
went-
Yoko, shouts to all my Whole Flow connects.
We went to. It's just you naming people I know and shit.
Shout out James Hart.
Is Chrissy from there too?
Shout out H.
Chrissy now. Chrissy's not from
Okay, word. I know. I'm just shouting names out there.
right.
All right. Now speak on Whole.
Oh yeah, but yeah, Whole Flow. I think something about the way they taught us over there. It's technically it's a liberal arts school, so I think if you look back at there's a lot of creative people coming out of Home with Flossmore.
I'd agree.
I know my mom would go crazy to hear me say that, but it was actually like a really great environment to like learn in.
Yeah, I mean it was school. School fucking sucks, but like
Just being in the
in
area.
hindsight,
So Home with Flossmore is a high school.
yeah,
Is the actual place just called Home with Flossmore? Or is it?
it's two towns.
It might as well be called. Like,
Yeah, it's two towns.
so connected.
Flossmore's the really rich area. They got real nice houses, real rich people.
Flossmore.
Homewood is more the working
Middle
blue collar,
class, yeah.
middle class.
I'm from Naples.
But they both go to school together.
But then you had kids from the Heights.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then,
We got a lot of different people.
So it kept y'all grounded. It
She
kept
went to Whole
y'all.
Flow.
So y'all knew about the affluence, but also you had kids from the Heights and all that. Who
Yeah,
kind of was
for
sure.
like, you know what? It's
Drug
still
people.
street. It's still hood. We still. We're not too removed from all
And then-
that.
and I think people have it's the suburbs, yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
It's still close enough to Chicago. You can get there on a quick train. But how did Visual Mecca start then? I know
Out of high school.
currently it's not Visual Mecca, but how did the original Visual
currently-
Mecca start?
It's still
it's Visual Mecca still.
Alright,
We back in this bitch.
that's an announcement we just broke up.
Yeah, I really haven't told anybody.
We haven't told anybody.
So
Hey,
that's you already know that's an exclusive drop right there.
don't do is low key shot.
Come get that directed by Visual Mecca on your video.
Hey.
But out of high school, I knew I wanted to direct films, and I figured a way for me to practice that was music videos because I knew exactly how to make a music video for some reason. So for some reason,
Watched all MTV jams.
yeah, and I was just like, I know exactly how they did that. So I started doing that, and I worked with this rapper who went to the same high school as me, and I was just like, yo, if you ever need a video, fuck with me, dude. I'll do your video. Like, I wasn't talking about charging or nothing. And so I shot his video, and Nick told me that he had the editing software, and if I ever needed to come over and use it, that I could.
Word.
So I took him up on that, and then we built a little collective, a creative collective that we were calling Radical Rebels.
Radical
Me-
Rebels.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the crew back in the day.
Me, Nick, the rapper we were shooting for. DJ. The rapper's name was
Marlon. What was his last name?
Hewlett. Marlon Hewlett. Shout out Marlon. And Keith Nelson. And we did 3 videos for Marlon.
And we thought those were the hottest videos ever. Oh my god, you remember Inkwell?
Yeah.
The cartoon looking
yeah,
one?
you
Are they online?
They are still
oh,
online. Monster Zig was the best one. That was the 3rd one we made.
Yeah.
But if you watch the 3, you can see from the 1st one to the 3rd one, there's actually a lot of progression.
A lot of progression.
But then
Crazy.
we fell out with Radical Rebels. And
How'd you get the name Visual Mecca?
Your
my cousin.
right?
My cousin came up with the name. We had just fallen out with Radical
Get your
Rebels,
mans.
and somehow this nigga had booked us a shoot. Like within the next week, it was gonna be my birthday. It was cool, and
It
I
was
was
with
just,
DeAndre was it?
Andre Royce.
Yeah. He was going by Phenom back then.
Yeah, he was going by Phenom. But pretty much me and my cousin were smoking a blunt, and he had came up with the name, and he was just like, y'all should call yourself Visual Mecca. And I was like,
That's y'all should just do it.
I was like, cool. Cause this Nick wanted to call, what was it, Raging Lunacy?
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling
That's
that.
kind of a dope name too.
It is, but I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it for what we were, for our brand, I guess. You know, you got.
But I heard Visual Mecca and I was
Look,
like,
I won't lie. I think Visual Mecca was the right way to go. Raging Lunacy would have been a harder brand to sell. Because I'm not like, bro. When I was like really first like trying to like really push into the scene, and I was like working with some bloggers, I was like, bro, I want a real video. Because I used to try to shoot videos myself, like when they had those tiny like, what are them cameras that was like this?
Oh,
the flip cam, was that it?
I had that.
Yeah, I think
That's kind of what got
They kind of shot decent quality, so I was like,
for the time,
I was doing that, and I was editing my own shit. But I was like, bro, I want a real video. I was like, who do I need? Buddy was like, what's your budget? I was like 7, 8. He was like, all right, well, I know Visual Mecca. I know this dude, that dude.
Do you remember who the blogger was?
Yeah, Pedro.
Shout out Pedro! Hey, I fuck with Pedro so hard.
Pedro.
Yeah, he definitely put me on. He definitely worked with me extensive in the beginning, but I was he was like Visual Mecca, and I was like, that sounds like a dope name. Like off that just alone, I was like, all right.
Yeah, it really
He
went off
was
the
like,
tongue.
yeah, and I was like, all right, shit, what's good? So I think the brand
And
name
here
worked.
we are.
And you know, believe it or not, I actually wasn't even interested in this shit when I first started.
Yeah.
Like I was doing some whole other shit. Like I really got started off by
cracking
like,
cards.
We said what?
Fucking shit.
He was cracking cards and selling crack?
Yeah, you already know. I was selling drugs, you know what I'm saying? I was doing all that. But I got started off doing like little game videos on YouTube.
Okay.
I was like doing like
You were doing Twitch before Twitch?
This dude,
kinda.
Oh shit.
yeah, this dude he had a whole following on YouTube, low key.
He was DJ Academics.
Yeah, I was making good bread off that shit actually. I was a YouTube partner. I used to just make like 1 or 2 videos a month and just like be able to just like eat off that shit.
Shit.
That's how that's how I got started, and then this nigga came up and was like wanting to start doing some music videos and shit. So I started like editing, right? I was editing.
You were the editor.
Yeah, you were shooting, I was editing.
Yeah. And then it switched over. Now I'm the editor, he's the shooter.
Yeah. That's crazy. Alright, so what equipment did y'all start with then?
Oh, wait. Was it your camera?
Or not, before that, how did y'all really develop your style? Real shit, because I know you mentioned those first 3 videos and how you can kind of see the
How
progression.
did we develop my style? I don't know, just by doing it?
Just practice.
Just doing it, really.
Because obviously y'all wasn't
it's
influenced
like-
by any of the drill shit, because I'm going to say the way y'all came up sounds very different from everybody else, where in like 2012 when it was like Chief and the drill scene popping, everyone saw those videos and it was like, oh, reality rap. You get a camera, you go close as fuck so it's really blurry, and then you fix the blur, and then you just do a whole bunch of slow motion shit and just shake the camera.
We were really into like, we wanted to be
You know how many
good
people,
at the art.
You know how many people like trapped for a little while and then bought like a 7D and just went ham shooting videos, probably not even knowing how to use the camera.
Yeah.
They just did this crazy shit and then just put out videos. Everyone became a video director.
Some of them have
If
blown
you weren't
up
a rapper,
like that, and have really learned how to shoot since then.
But if you weren't a rapper, you were a video guy.
Yeah.
It was that.
It was that.
So y'all never seemed to get like really influenced by that shit.
Cause that shit was boring.
It wasn't cool to us. We were more into like videos that
You probably
would
didn't want
see.
guns in your face.
We did a couple. Yes, we did. No, we did
one
more.
time, yeah.
We did a couple of the hood videos,
How
and
does that feel? Like,
we just
don't let that shit off.
At one point, we just didn't want that to be our brand anymore.
Yeah.
So we stopped doing that. But I mean, as far as developing,
shit, we was good at it though. Shit, we was good. We was shooting hot shit.
As far as developing our style, it just came from, we weren't watching people who were doing that. We were watching people who were like, we'd watch the video and then when you're done, you're like, how the fuck did they do that shit?
Yeah.
We always felt, we always felt.
There's always had like a will and determination that makes really hot shit.
Yeah. And it was just like, we were all about audience retention.
Yeah.
And I just feel
Real
like
big
if
on
you
that.
put something in there where they're like, whoa,
Like,
they're gonna watch the whole thing and they're gonna
they
show
have to
their
watch the whole
friends,
thing.
and they're gonna watch it again,
Yeah.
and then suddenly they fall in love with the song just because they've heard it so much, or because it's just the video is so hot, goes well with it, or whatever. So that was our approach.
People used to come to us a lot just because like we really like made their song like come alive, you know. Like we really represented it, and like I don't know, I guess like how exactly like they almost envisioned it, you know.
Yeah. So yes, talk about how people obviously
Get
went
your
and
mans.
copped the 7D early. What was the equipment? I guess, what did you start with?
We started with your camera, right?
Yeah, I bought some shitty ass Sony camera. You couldn't even attach a lens to it. Like it had a digital zoom and shit. But it was my first. I bought the camera with my first refund check, and fucking, I was just going. And a shitty tripod. I got a shitty ass tripod.
Yeah, I remember that tripod.
And then he got a T3i?
I had a before that, some Panasonic camera. And even before that, I really started out with the flip camera.
Yeah, I remember the flip, but like once we got into it, you did get like a Panasonic.
I got like a Panasonic.
And then no, you got the 60D, right?
That was after the Panasonic.
Yeah, after the Panasonic, you got.
Cause that one broke. That one broke.
Yeah,
I remember that.
And then we just kind of accumulated our equipment from just, we needed this for that video, we bought that. We needed this for that video, we bought that. So now we just have a whole bunch of equipment.
Dope.
But it's just, it's just growing.
Yeah. What's the latest camera you're working on now?
Right now we still got the Panasonic GH4. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, like, it don't matter too much to a certain extent of like the equipment that you have.
No, yeah. That's one thing. We also like we were self-taught, so like we would get on YouTube and shit like that. And one thing I would always see the people who are the teachers or whatever on YouTube say is like, it's like, it doesn't matter what money you have, it doesn't matter what kind of equipment you have, as long as it's like the person behind the camera makes.
You know how to shoot.
Yeah, as long as you have the vision and you know the fundamentals, and you shoot it well, you know how to color correct, you know how to edit, you know how to tell a story visually, you can make something great. So in the beginning, we did a lot of DIY shit. I used to love doing the DIY shit.
That was his thing.
I always had to talk him into doing the DIY. But like that's how we came. That's how we did DIY shit.
Oh shit!
What?
What did he do that for?
Did he see a cat?
He sees something outside. Shout out my cat. He just scared the shit out of C.
Cats in the sky, man.
He just ran up C's
Shout
chair.
out to Bob Dylan.
Oh man, that shit was
This
fun.
shit wild, bro.
He saw something outside. He's a fucking sweetie.
That shit wilded me out. Alright.
Shout out my cat Wesley Presley Snipes, aka Huey P. Kitty, and the P is for pterodactyl. Say the whole thing. It's like a pimp named Slickback.
But yeah, speaking about DIY, I know y'all definitely
oh yeah.
Y'all definitely, my first video with y'all, the Tame video, you know, y'all built the green screen TV mask for me and whatnot. And obviously before that, I know y'all used green screen and like people's like sunglasses and shit and all that, and y'all definitely had some trippy shit. What are y'all like favorite props that you have used so far? That shit shook me up, I'm not gonna lie.
Snorri cam.
Snorri cam was dope.
The Snorri cam was dope.
What was that?
It's it pretty much. Have you seen the 22 Oz video?
I'm sorry. Like, I'm still like shaking up from that shit. Yeah. I'm still sitting here like halfway not comfortable, bro.
Because he's slowed down.
Yeah, bro. Like, anyway, go on.
Oh, the Snorri cam is like pretty much you make a device and you strap it to your body and you strap the camera on there. So like, if you've seen the 22 Oz video. Like every time Chance turns, the camera turns perfectly with him. Pretty much it's the same, like you walk down the street and you get the same frame of the person.
Yeah, we did that with our A-Dot Circles video.
Yeah, I think a lot of the props we did for
A-Dot. Was that Circles video with the
mask? That was a raw ass prop. That was a raw ass prop.
Yeah.
I love that fucking video.
That was a crazy video. That was a crazy video.
Shout out A-Dot.
That shit's still hot as hell. Yeah.
I put that in the mix.
Definitely one of my favorites.
Shout out Little Chemtrail. I put out a mix because we didn't do the episode last time. So if y'all check that out, I just took the best tracks I think that y'all did videos for. I just put it in the mix. So I'll put it at the end of this video.
That's
It's definitely some promotional shit, but I don't know if a lot of people seen it because the mixes just kind of they float out there. But did y'all go to school for it?
Nah, we went to YouTube.
You went to college?
Well, we went to Columbia for
a little bit.
Like a semester.
Most people.
Yeah.
Dropped out.
And just
but made all the connections, like how everyone from Columbia.
I mean, in hindsight, that's what I think about, all the connections.
Mm-hmm. And it's really networking.
It's also easier to get real jobs if you have a degree. But I've never been good at getting a job anyway.
Nah.
I've always been better at making my own. So.
True. But any more props that y'all was really fucking with using?
Probably the gimbals.
The gimbals, my truck.
Yeah, definitely the truck. Oh, definitely. So we used to like sit in the back of his motherfucking motherfucking car.
It's a Ford Explorer.
Yeah, with the tripod. I'd be in the back, and he'd just like start slowly driving, you know.
And we would get some real smooth shots with that. That was just back when we was.
We were just trying, like, just figuring out what we can do.
Yeah. DIY everything, because we didn't have much stabilization. And that gave us such a smooth.
Yeah, that was one of our favorite ways to like shoot a scene for sure.
Y'all had that was it a real dolly or like a fake type dolly?
We made one.
Oh yeah, we had made that dolly. We made a dolly.
Yeah,
that shit was raw.
Yeah, we definitely.
And that it worked. It wasn't long enough really, but it worked beautifully for what it was supposed to do until it was in my car one day and it broke. I can't remember how it broke, but one of the wheels broke off.
And the gimbal is that like cage type of thing, but it stabilizes the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was raw.
Yeah, we used that for
that. Yeah, I Can't Fuck With You. Check that shit out. That shit was crazy. But yeah, I guess going hand in hand with props, what are y'all favorite effects? Because y'all definitely effect heavy now. I remember when I was like first talking to y'all for the Tame video and I was like, I want something trippy, bro. Yeah. I was like,
around
I'm tired of that shit.
Yeah.
Everyone like just straight up be like, everyone wants a trippy fucking video. Fuck that shit.
It was.
But y'all,
we would sit down and they'd be like, man, I don't know, man. I want it to be real trippy, like. And
but they didn't know exactly what they wanted.
Yeah. And so we would just fill it out. We just talk, fill it out, listen to the track.
But yeah, with that goes hand in hand with the effects. What are y'all?
Favorite effects?
Obviously, y'all use a green screen a lot.
I don't really have a favorite effect.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've done some groundbreaking shit, like the whole gimbal usage, the drone shit y'all use damn near, and the data moshing shit. At least to me, them shits is like, how the fuck does that happen?
I guess I was...
Because that's on par with some like cutting edge shit that just be coming out in videos.
Oh. My favorite effect, I would say, is the effect we used in the vibrations video.
Oh yeah,
that was crazy. So y'all have to work with like a illustrator for that?
No. Oh no, yeah, we did with Windows.
Oh yeah, because there was draw pad animation on it too.
Yeah. We actually I was working with Alex Wiley at the time. We were editing which video was that? The one before Vibration. Was it no, it wasn't Takeoff. It was I think it was Ova.
Yeah. It was one of those that we were
editing together and like I accidentally put like an effect on what's called like auto paint or something. I threw that on there and then he was really fucking with the look, and we decided that we wanted to figure out how we can't. He's gonna be worried about Wes, so we ain't gonna do shit.
Alright.
But
oh, you gotta take him down.
I got you.
I'm tweaking up.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I already asked him if he had a dog earlier. I was like, I'm cool with cats, but he just did that. He just runs back out.
Get your mans.
What are you talking about? Nah, you shoot a video for Alex Wiley.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We accidentally found out that effect, and we decided we wanted to try that for like a whole ass video, cause it looked kind of like a Van Gogh thing.
Yeah. It had a real painting look.
Yeah.
That shit's raw.
That was the best effect.
I don't really have a favorite, you know.
Yeah.
It's just kind of just try shit.
I think I would
Maybe a favorite like at the time, but like after a while, it's just like I already know of it. Like I've already used it. So.
Yeah, I would say
that
the
slow
best.
motion but on beat shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Damn. The only way we can top that shit is we do like a whole backwards type video, like a fucking
Fucking Far Side
type
shit.
shit.
Like, I gotta just fit
Man,
that shit out.
this bitch, yeah.
I remember when I saw that.
Yeah, I lost my mind.
I had to watch the behind the scenes for that shit too. You know they paid a
Like
linguist
Yeah.
To like teach them how to
pretty much say the words.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's the type of shit I'm trying to do. Like those are the type of
Some
videos.
innovation shit.
Yeah.
Y'all actually, that's why I say like y'all differentiated from the other directors, like actually trying new shit at least, effect wise. That's what I'd be seeing in half the video. So I'm like, commend y'all for that.
I don't know how to like describe it. It's just like,
Cause I think that's why y'all got that trippy label in the first place. It was just like, look at all these fucking effects. Like I'm bugging out. Like I'm chiefing just to watch the video.
I feel like it was just like a desire of just wanting to keep trying like new like crazy shit to just see, you know.
Yeah.
I always wanted to just make things that I wanted to see, you know.
Yeah.
That's how I like. I don't know. I guess that's the only way I can really describe it. It's just like I just have like this desire to just like.
Cause your graphic design is trippy as fuck too. Like when did you start that?
Like I started like in like 2015. That when we were like in Hyde Park.
I'm a jack one too for the for the cover of the podcast and shit.
Definitely gotta keep on. Yeah, I started that back in like 2015 where I wanted to just like expand a little bit more, you know? I wanted to, cause I'm always like, I feel like we were always the type to just like, we wanted to just do things on our own.
Yeah.
It's just like, we didn't want to just rely on ourselves to just like get it done. And like learning like 3D and then like, I just always felt like it's just a matter of going on YouTube, you know?
Yeah.
For real, like YouTube can teach you anything.
Yeah.
YouTube can teach you anything.
Like, so you can say it again. That motherfucker can teach you anything. And Google. Just keep searching and searching. You're gonna learn.
Shout out internet. But definitely y'all talked about, working with Alex. What were some of y'all favorite videos to work on though?
I love Elva. I love Takeoff.
Okay.
Are we talking of all of our videos?
Yeah. Oh, out of all of them, pick a top 5.
Top 5.
Yeah. I'm gonna put that up.
Damn, that's hard. we got a lot of videos.
Yeah.
Would you say? Oh, man, Ova's probably my favorite just because
Ova
being
was
in LA.
Yeah, Ova was the Ova.
It was like the most fun. It was the most
Ova
fun.
is by Alex Wiley, and we literally woke up one day. We were in LA. We were out in Dumbfounded's house.
Yeah.
He was out of town. We weren't supposed to tell nobody. And fucking, we just woke up that day and shot a video. Yeah. And my man's Mike Jout was eating the bread. He was eating 3 pieces of bread. He had a bread sandwich. And we shot. That shit was hilarious to us. We took that shot.
We took a motherfucking skateboard and put the camera on the skateboard, and that shit was bumpy as hell. We had to like stabilize that shit, and it just came out so dope.
Yeah, that one was just a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was just a fun ass video.
We were just having fun in LA with a camera, which was dope. Another one that I really liked shooting was the woods, cause we just ran into the woods and like sprayed silly string all over the place, lit smoke bombs. Yeah.
Okay.
We just.
That's your number 2.
I don't know. I'm not putting them in a certain order.
Yeah.
That's just one of my 5 that I had a really good time.
Yeah, the woods was really fun. Circles was dope.
Circles was hella dope, yeah.
With the plague mask, of course. Who was that? Yeah, that was your idea, right? With the plague mask?
No, that was you.
That was me?
Yeah, I was the snorri cam.
True. Yeah, that video was so tight. We shot that in Visual Mecca Alley.
Visual Mecca Alley, shout out.
Nathan Wabash. We shot hella videos in that motherfucker.
What's another one I had?
The Invitation went crazy. That's what really kicked it all off, you know?
Yeah.
Is that Alex too?
No, that was
that's
Martin
Sky.
Martin Sky.
Okay.
That's the green mask video. Or well, it's not green. It's a galaxy mask, but we used the green ski mask.
Yeah, that video went crazy.
Okay.
And fucking Cali Silhouette.
That video.
Who's that by? Who's Cali
Get your
Silhouette?
mans.
What did he go by? Liv
Martez.
Liv Martez and
I think he goes by Pink Saifu now.
yeah.
And damn, I can't remember the other guy's name.
Anwalk?
Anwalk, yeah,
Yeah.
that was his name.
That video was crazy. There was porn in that video. You should go check
Yeah,
it
we
out.
put porn in that video. We rented out this place and went through and broke some shit.
Went to a green screen studio up north somewhere and like broke their motherfucking green screen.
Damn.
Going so damn crazy on this motherfucker. We had a skateboard.
We had
People
a
was
lot
running
of fun doing
Yeah,
that.
that video was fun as hell.
We fucked up a lot of money doing that video, but we had a lot of fucking fun doing
That's
that.
what's about.
Take Village Road, everything. Remember the lights? Remember the lens?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
We still fucked up.
Yeah, that was with Kimbe X.
Word. Shout out Kembe. TDD one time. Word. Do you have a top 5?
Top 5.
It's tough.
It is tough.
Did shoot hella videos. You're the contest winner.
And I just named 5. You probably don't want to say the same 5 as me and shit. It's gonna be even harder for you.
I know. I mean, like, there's a video that I did like by myself called Numb with LA Van Gogh. That's like probably my favorite right now.
Okay.
Second would be
Tough.
I know it is. Honestly, Invitation. Definitely Invitation. Just cause that's what really set it off.
That's so significant.
Yeah. Damn, it's just hard as hell. Cause we did so many videos, I can't off the top remember like every single one. Circles was crazy. I love that video.
A-Dot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Trippy
yeah.
Caucasian.
Okay.
Oh yeah, see, I'm forgetting about videos.
We're making Super.
I don't like this question.
Yeah.
They know I didn't even ask you.
Yeah.
Nah. Alright. I mean, that's dope. But yeah, shit. Fuck. How was it working with Making Super?
It was fun. Yeah.
That was a
Video
lot
was
of
crazy.
fun. We got to that song dropped. I listened to it and I was like,
We got these motherfuckers.
that shit resonated with me. I wasn't even thinking about doing the video. I was just like tweeting it out and
Yeah, I think a lot
tweeting
of
the lyrics and then
Police killings was going on at the same time, so it was a potent track.
exactly. And then Mick hit me up maybe an hour later, asking me if we wanted to do the video, and I was like, absolutely. And we got to pretty much we came up with a storyline. We came up with our little what was gonna be the catch, the what the fuck, how they do that, that's cool type shit.
With the double screen.
With the double screen and them waking up together. That was fun. And that was like a real intricate shoot with a good budget. I like that shit. And making Super are really cool. Mick's fucking hilarious. Super's a really nice dude.
We got everybody from the Abraham Lincoln statue.
Oh yeah.
Hella people came out. Shout out all y'all.
And we were just fucking smoking weed at the Abraham Lincoln statue and shooting a video.
Yeah.
We met so many cool people doing that video.
Definitely.
How was it working with Alex Wiley? Obviously, you got hella videos with homie.
That shit was fun.
Shit was fun.
That shit was.
We had honestly we had our most creative I would say videos, man.
It was damn near.
It was like
a job. Y'all was on tour with him.
Yeah.
We had a friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we worked
really well together.
Yeah.
when they're like relaxed and they're fucking making jokes and shit like that, and we were able to do that with Alex.
Yeah.
Get your mans.
Our brand of humor matched his brand of humor.
Yeah.
And then we were just with him all the time. So
Just get shit done.
it was just like doing cool shit with your friend.
Yeah.
Shout out Alex.
I think he just dropped the track today.
Word.
Should
Check that out. Fuck his Swan Gang beat.
Alright.
Gang, Swan
First
Gang.
of all, Swan Gang, we were never ducks.
Number one.
Explain the ideology.
Okay, Swan Gang, my dude. Alright.
Get your mans.
We were never ducks. Now, you know the story of the ugly duckling, am I right? The ugly duckling was never a duck.
Yeah.
So he was never ugly, you feel me? And you know, I feel like there's a lot of people out there who, me included, who felt like as a kid you was weird, you didn't know who you were, and then you grew up and you was the swan. But I said some funny shit like that one day randomly, and we just ran with it.
Yeah.
Swan gang till I die.
I love that explanation.
We were never ducks.
Gang gang.
Swan gang. Hashtag Swan gang.
Hashtag Swan gang. Anybody can be a part of Swan gang.
Word.
We real open up here.
What are some of y'all favorite videos that you haven't directed, just in general?
Haven't directed that Far Side video.
Definitely. I don't know how to pronounce this. You know that golden video?
Oh yeah. Fuck. It's some French video.
Yeah.
Super cool. Like this dude painted gold, and yeah, he becomes. It's raw, but
Get your
don't know how
mans.
to pronounce it.
It's Sappelstein, I think. It starts with a G. That video was super tight. They did 2 videos actually that I really fuck with. I can't remember the name of the other one. Another favorite.
What was that brother video we was?
Oh, brother, they're a New York duo. They're super tight, super tight. Fuck with they work heavy.
They definitely have a few videos.
They have like quite a few videos that I really fuck with. They were inspiration for like actually like a lot of our videos, or like the inspiration for me at least.
The look, yeah.
The whole look.
Humble. I like that video. Fucking B.O.N. King Louis.
That's a crazy song.
Count
Every
on
time that
Me.
shit comes on the radio.
Lucky X. I'm going. Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna take it way back. Fucking this Caleb James track. Oh fuck. Wildin', I think is what it's called.
Okay.
Wildin' Out. That shit just looked like a lot of fun. It's an old ass video. I don't know. I can't think.
Some of Austin's videos.
Oh yeah. Definitely Austin Besley. Hey Ma. That was done by Elijah. They were always doing a lot of the like how the fuck we would always watch their videos
And like wonder like how
the fuck did they do that?
What video was the Alice Wiley and Chance song? Where it looked like some photos and shit.
Oh, that was
Elijah did that. Elijah Alvarado.
yeah, he did that video. I forget what it was called.
That shit was raw.
I used to love Mo Perp.
Yeah.
Mo Perp. I used to love that song.
Crazy.
That shit was raw.
That shit was crazy. I couldn't think of the name, so I didn't say that one earlier. Mo Perp.
Niggas got too hot.
What's next for Visual Mecca? Are you guys staying in the music video lane? Y'all moving on to shorts, movies, other mediums? Obviously, you already got graphic design.
Right now, we're like just in the beginning stages of like working our way back, you know? Getting that name back out there.
Rebuilding, rebranding,
Yeah,
whatever
for sure.
whatever it's called nowadays. But definitely, this guy's doing TV work.
I'm working, on a few productions for some TV shows. I'm doing my graphic design. I'm like trying to learn some like, I don't know, I just like just try to like make sure that I'm always like learning something new. Cause there's new ways to make money, shit.
Exactly.
And I'm writing, like
Get
little
your
scripts,
mans.
mostly little skits.
I need to do the Chicago version of Belly. Real shit. That ain't
I'm
lie.
trying to do a variety show
Okay.
and have like different rappers act in some of the skits. I think that would be real fun.
That'd be fun.
I'm just trying to do more. I'm still trying to do music videos, definitely. Still, I love doing music videos, but I'm trying to I want to make Visual Mecca more than just music videos too. So sketch comedy, shorts.
Trying to do like a variety of different things actually.
I would love to do a TV show, but you know that would be in the future. But right now it's just the skits, the music videos, the graphic design, and just doing fun things, just doing things that before I do it I'm like, oh, this will be fun to do, and then doing that. I just want to have fun with it.
Definitely feel that.
Alright, shit. Well, that was episode 7. Visual Mecca. Get your man's radio.
Get your man's, boy. Hey, whose man's is this? Whose man's is this? Those are my last words.
Alright, word.
Get your mans.
Running records on these niggas, open message to these niggas. I'm the best, you detest, I progress. Only living, no sleep dissing, cause I'm winning. No time left to leave, no rhymes left. Rhyme theft lines, lead to fine sex minds. Get declined if you behind open minds. Guess who the is? Guess who he is? Aces after peers appear apart. Wrecking laws, we some wrecking balls. We some jerkers, nah bitch. Swagging on these hoes since the daddy left the master to the child of you. Getting batter up. Cause we get no fucks, cold is spoken since Beethoven. Know when he get focused, talk shit. Got this, stalk a bitch, pockets. Lift off rockets and the ruckus that we cause. Leaving niggas on their jaws, hoping that we get the guards locked in the spot. Call the doc, mind is rock. Pops missing lots and we stopping up. These niggas not hopping off the hip. Docking in the bitch, lips slipping dip. Gripping on this bitch, a spot atop a clock, but not a lot. Mopping squads up with a SWAT. Topping off the rocks, blocking off the cliff. Walk it off the lip, tore the gap to hit the blunt and scream. It's run who doesn't smoke, you cunt, smoke, you cunt, smoke, you cunt, smoke, you cunt, smoke, you cunt. Aces running laps like a circle. Schooling niggas class in 95 cause we Urkel. Lyrics out of gun and we hoping that they hurt you. Killing these niggas with no burden, but we still don't give a fuck. Big dreams, scratch the bright white walls while I scratch my big balls cause I'm pissed off. Niggas suck and they still famous. Flipping up the bird cause we still heinous. Niggas know a real name, can't debate it. Basic bitches feeling hated. Lasers to the races, aces scratch the places. Fucking up to take us till we make it. Aces running laps like a circle. Schooling niggas class in 95 cause we Urkel. Lyrics out of gun and we hoping that they hurt you. Killing these niggas with no burden, but we still don't give a fuck, bitch. Fuck, bitch. Fuck, bitch.
Dead ass, son, we gonna tell you what's good. Word. 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 Word.